Alright, so today we are going to be continuing on, but we are going to be multiplying a binomial by a trinomial. So yesterday and the day before we were multiplying binomials by other binomials. Now we're multiplying by trinomials, and trinomial is going to have three terms. So when I look at number 1, I have x plus 4, my binomial, times x squared plus 3x minus 6, which is my trinomial. So we're multiplying those two together. And this is going to be very similar to what we were doing when we multiplied the binomial by the binomial. So we took and used that FOIL method, and we're going to use basically the same thing here, or if you want to think of it as distributing, that works also. So when we have x plus 4 plus x squared plus 3x minus 6, we're going to take that first term, okay, first term, my f, multiplying it by that first term. So x times x squared, I'm going to keep my base, add my exponents 2 plus 1, giving me 3. Then I'm going to go to the next term, x times 3x, so plus 3, keep my base of x, 1 plus 1 gives me an exponent of 2, so x squared plus, sorry, that's plus 3x squared. Then going on to the next term, so x times negative 6, so that's going to give me negative 6x. Alright, now that I've taken that first term and multiplied it by every term in my trinomial, I'm going to move on to my second term in my binomial and multiply that by everything in my trinomial. So I'm going to distribute it out to the x squared. So I'm going to have 4 times x squared, which is going to give me plus 4x squared. Then I'm going to multiply it to the 3x, so 4 times 3x is going to give me 12x. And then the last term, 4 times negative 6. Make sure that sign stays with it, so I have a positive 4 and a negative 6. Negative 6 times positive 4 is going to give me a negative 24. Okay, now that I've completely multiplied everything, I am going to just combine like terms. So I only have x cubed, that's my only x variable with an exponent of 3. So I'm going to bring that down, x cubed. Then I'm going to move on to my x squared, so I have 3x squared and 4x squared. So I'm going to add 3 plus 4, giving me 7. Keep your variable the same, x squared. Then I have negative 12x, or negative 6x, I'm sorry, plus 12x. So negative 6 plus 12 gives me positive 6, keep my variable x. And then I'm just left with negative 24, so I'm going to put that on the end. And that will be your final answer. Alright, and I did want to go over the problem at the bottom, the geometric application, so I'm going to help you set up your problem, but you guys are going to solve it yourselves. So we want to find the area of this shaded region here. So in order to find that area, we first want to find the area of this larger rectangle. And in order to do that, we're going to do length times our width. So area equals 2x plus 7 times 9x minus 2. Okay, so that's of our larger rectangle. Large rectangle. Okay, and then to multiply that out, you use your FOIL method. And then we need to find the area of this smaller rectangle. I know it's kind of hard to see on the video, but we have this as 3x, and this side is x plus 12. So we're going to multiply those together, smaller rectangle. (3x) and then times x plus 12. Alright, now that we know how to get the area of each of these, we need to take the area of the large rectangle and subtract the area of the small rectangle. So we're going to plug in for the large, we're going to multiply this out, plug that in for the area of my large rectangle, multiply this out, plug that in for the area of my small, subtract those two, and whatever you get for an answer, let me know when you submit your page, please. Alright?